Hey, Summit County, welcome back over here to Breckenridge. Thanks for joining us for Summit Sunrise, and we are live on location here at Gravity House. And right now, we're currently down in the coffee shop portion of the property here at Unravel Coffee. And I've got Steve here joining us, who's running the show here. I know you guys have had a busy morning slinging coffee, so thanks for having us.
Oh, no worries. Thanks for coming in, letting us talk about our new concept here at Gravity House. So. I'm the owner of Unravel Coffee. I have a shop in Denver. We opened in February. This shop has been open for just about a month, right when we opened December 6th. We just kind of had to push through this super busy season. So today's pretty mellow, actually, which is a nice relief. But we just kind of jumped right into the thick of things during the holidays and just had, line all the way to the door. We got a lot of pre-press. We've got a team of like 20 or so at Gravity House that are just really pushing this whole new concept.
And it is a really interesting concept. So tell me about that, because you have a really interesting background in coffee, coming all the way back down to starting with the coffee bean itself to the actual roasting process as well. So tell me about your intro to coffee and how this came to be.
Yeah, so for coffee, I for the last decade or so, I farmed coffee. So I own a couple farms in Panama with a business partner and operate about 6 projects in Ethiopia right now. So my focus for the last decade was really just getting my hands dirty, working on the farm, helping farmers, making sure there are sustainable practices, and then bringing coffee to the world. So we were selling to like 40 plus countries. I was traveling everywhere. So I got to really get immersed into the core of where coffee starts, and Ethiopia is the birthplace of coffee, so we did want to do a lot of work there. But a couple years ago, I just really felt the need to kind of break off on my own. So Unravel Coffee was a concept of mine, and ended up working with a great business partner, Jim Dieters, who does own Gravity House. So I met him about 6 or 7 years ago, and ended up talking to him about possibly working a retail concept. So I had a couple of different ideas in mind about how to take that sustainable practice that I used on the farm to bring that to the cafe side. So a couple things we did is our first shop, I do have a roaster, which is called a Bellwether roaster, and I have that just down at the end of the bar. It's the world's first zero-emission smokeless ventless roaster. And
that's really interesting, because I wasn't familiar with that. So that's kind of a modern, environmentally sustainable approach to the roasting process, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So it's the first of its kind. I just got in as an early adopter, and realized that my work on the farm with the sustainable practice, I did want to translate that all the way to the cup that we serve our customers. So it allows me to kind of be hands-free. I can have my whole team actually be roasters. And so it just uses a patented HEPA filter. It captures carbon. I don't need to vent it. It's smokeless. I don't need permits. And I can actually have that right in the cafe setting. So that's what's pretty interesting about the concept. So now I have sustainable coffee on the farm. I have it as a roasting component. And then we're just here to have an upgraded taste experience, for people who want to escape for a bit, have a cup of coffee and be on with their day. So we do work in the specialty coffee side of things, so we're considered a third wave cafe, which a lot of mountain towns don't really have. So we're really just elevating that whole taste experience through good practices on the back end, and when they walk away, they just feel like that they've gotten something that has uplifted their day. The other thing on our sustainability side is that since day one, I have not served a single paper cup.
Oh, wow.
There's like 56 billion cups that hit the landfill every year. So what we decided to do was just do these glass jars. So we actually serve every single coffee in a glass jar that they can take and then bring back here. So
that's fantastic.
Want to get more than one use out of our coffee cups.
So I see that love for the environment is really a theme amongst Gravity House as a whole, and it really is more than just a hotel, coffee shop, restaurant. I mean, it really is an experience, a whole mountain experience.
Yeah, and that's what Gravity House is about. It's about getting a whole new social interactive piece here with just the type of decor, the type of interaction and events, everything from the Dryland Sports Code to the food and beverage, which is right above us. Just really taking in the fact that there does need to be an update on what the mountain experience is, and that's really more what Gravity House is. And I'm sure they're going to tell you a little bit more about that when you talk to the Ben Foot and Sal up at the Cabin Juice.
Absolutely. That's actually where we're going to be heading next. So stick around. We'll be heading upstairs to learn more about all the exciting things happening here at Gravity House. So don't go anywhere. And thanks again, Steve, for having us.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
So stick around, you guys. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back over here in Breck Live shortly.